Hey guys, welcome to Xbox On. So it's a brand new week, which means I'm here with all the new deals and new games coming to Xbox One. We've also got a load of awesome back compat deals, so stay tuned as I talk you through the best ones. Let's do this. Mafia 2 became backwards compatible on Xbox One only yesterday, and is welcome to the service with a 75% saving. If you've not played Xbox 360's gangster epic, then there's loads of reasons to recommend it. Although it's set in a vast open world, the game is more story-driven than most sandbox games. You follow two childhood pals as they try to negotiate the deadly world of the Mafia. It's really cinematic and has hundreds of tiny details bringing the world to life. At times, it's like you're walking through a film set. Whether you've got an Xbox One or 360, it's time to give it a go. Another 360 gem that arrives with a slashed price on Xbox One back compat is Prey. Remember Prey? The 2006 shooter was doing teleportation portals years before Valve made them trendy. This isn't a puzzler, mind, but a manic shooter set inside a spaceship where alien portals can see you fighting on the walls or the ceiling. Barring the name, nothing of the game was kept in last year's Prey, but that does mean this one stands up on its own as a mad little shooter. For $2.99, it's worth discovering. I'm not being dramatic here, but it's basically a crime to have not experienced Bioshock. And this week you can pick up all three of the trilogy for $5.99 each. Head to the creepy world of Rapture in Bioshock 1 and 2, where the mysteries of the utopia gone wrong make for some of the best storytelling and deliver twists you'll never forget. Bioshock Infinite may seem brighter as you visit a world above the clouds, but rescuing Elizabeth, a mysterious imprisoned girl, is not nearly as light-hearted as the flying city of Columbia leads you to believe. Whether revisiting these gems or ticking them off your list of shame, there's no better time to play these classics. Time for another back compat series that demands your attention, and it does it with a combat rifle pointed at your face. I mean, that's one way to make sure someone's listening. Borderlands has it all. It's an open world RPG, action-adventure, FPS. I mean, that's basically every genre rolled into one. All it needs is some crop planting and we could chuck Farm Simulator into the mix. You're a vault hunter, battling through the bandit-ridden world of Pandora in the search for a fortune beyond your wildest dreams. Of course, being a badass hunter is always better with friends, and that's where Borderlands excels. Split-screen co-op is a rush, as is teaming up with mates online. Borderlands 2 just builds on this and makes it better, with improved loot and hilarious writing that really brings the game to life. Grab some mates and get hunting today. Spec Ops the Line is available on back compat for the cost of a sandwich, and this game's tastier than most sandwiches too. You join the Delta Force team in Dubai on a recon mission, slowly realizing the horrors of war and fighting off growing madness. Be prepared for hallucinations as you deal with difficult decisions and intense gunfights. Utilizing a variety of gadgets is important as you use cover shooting and obstacle vaulting to get the upper hand against your enemies. The game has 4 possible endings, so there's plenty of reasons to dive back in once you've finished it to see what could have been. Plus, it's got the vocal talent of Nolan North. I mean, that guy's wonderful pipes is reason enough to get involved. Come on, do it for Nolan. Mega Man 9 and 10 were made in the late noughties, but they feel like games discovered in a time capsule from the late 80s. They've got nostalgic 8-bit graphics, throwback musical riffs that will stick in your head, and incredibly hard platforming that will make you hate everything. Thankfully, persistence is key, and with enough practice and seeing the game over screen 100 times, you'll finally complete the game on normal mode. Now take a deep breath and prepare for hard mode. For just £2.70, you too can throw your controller at the screen and rage quit. Retro platformers. There's nothing quite like them. Your boots may be on the ground now, but they'll never be as on the ground as they are in COD World War II. You'll fight alongside your brothers and sisters in arms, who are also wearing boots, as you land on D-Day, retake Paris from German invaders, and finally crack Berlin. You know, not to spoil what happens in the most historic conflict of all time or anything. It's a fun history lesson, and you get to shoot things. I always thought the Battle of the Bulge referred to the Valentine's Day struggle of eating too many chocolates, but if you're as ignorant as I was, this game will set you right. And if you've got an Xbox One X, you need to see this in action. The mud looks so real, you'll be taking a mop to your TV. As a bonus, this digital edition comes with 1100 Call of Duty points. Go on, buy yourself some nice boots. Here's the ultimate Destiny bundle just for you. Not
only do you get the incredible sci-fi shooter that sends you across the solar system shooting robots, aliens, and space centurions, but 2 epic expansions as well, each featuring all new storylines with characters, villains, and legendary loot. The first, Curse of Osiris, sends you on a journey to Mercury and its infinite forest to avert a dark future and learn more about the Great Ikora Ray. The second isn't out yet, and no one really knows anything about it, but you'll get access to that too, and inevitably some outrageously cool gear too. It's another 4K stunner on Xbox One X, letting you slobber over those legendary gun models like never before. Perfect for fans of both murder and fancy dress, Hitman is all about taking out high-value targets and then concealing yourself in a variety of costumes. And with the Game of the Year edition, there's plenty of both to be done. The Game of the Year edition includes the Patient Zero campaign featuring 4 new missions, 3 new escalation contracts, 3 new outfits, and 3 new weapons, as well as all 7 locations from the first season of Hitman. This is undoubtedly one of the best looking games on Xbox One X, so if you want to see what Paris, Bangkok, or Marrakesh looks like in 4K, you can't do much better than this Hitman deal, especially if you've ever wanted to kill someone as a katana-wielding clown. Reclaim the world from alien rule in sci-fi strategy XCOM 2 one turn at a time. Operating out of mobile headquarters The Avenger, you'll build rooms and research new capabilities like magnetic rifles and psionic energy attacks. You can pick from 5 distinct soldier classes, each with its own skill tree, and create a badass team to counter the alien invaders. XCOM 2 is just a lot of fun. Think fun that requires brains. Just try not to cry when your crew die, because that is very emotional. Very emotional indeed. The insanely playable game of car football goes on sale this week in a deal that will make you slam on your brakes, beep your novelty horn, and go, nice. I'm a retired player now, but in my prime in the Rocket Leagues, I pulled off the type of aerial super saves and thruster-powered volleys that would make Messi look like a chump, should he ever climb in a car and try and do the same. Forget it, Messi. Also on sale is every single piece of Rocket League DLC, so you can grab vehicles inspired by the Fast and the Furious and Batman vs Superman at a reduced price. With customizable rides and imaginative arenas in which to show the world your prowess, it's time for you to join the Rocket League. The prices are falling just as much as the humans this week, as Human Fall Flat plummets to an irresistible price. In this game, you play a rubbery man who navigates tricky environments using his stubby limbs. You can scamper up ledges, drag objects, and swing on bits of the scenery to solve physics puzzles across building sites, castles, and more. One thing is certain, and that is that you'll fall off lots of things. That's kind of the point of the game. But it's impossible to die in Human Fall Flat, so you can just keep attempting this parkour playground until you, like the character, have fallen flat in life.
So those were the deals, and now it's time to check out the new games coming to Xbox One this week.
Fresh out this week is the ambitious Kingdom Come Deliverance, a medieval RPG where historical accuracy takes a front seat. You won't see a troll, a dragon, or magic spell here, but you will see muddy villages and people who look like they smell. It's gritty and authentic, transporting you back to a time where fire was the height of technology and cars were literally horses, and you can't say that about many games. It also gets a resolution boost on Xbox One X, as well as better lighting, shadows, and improved range on details. So if you want to experience what life was like in the Czech Republic in 1403 without building a time machine or reading a book, give Kingdom Come Deliverance a go. Just don't blame me when you lose the next 100 hours of your life to it. Marking a bold departure from the best-selling series, Dynasty Warriors 9 is a massive revamp, taking you to a gorgeous open-world China filled with pandas and black tigers and loads of people to thump. You can cross the entirety of it seamlessly on foot, encountering picturesque mountains or bamboo forests or great plains, and you can also travel on horseback or even on a boat if you fancy it, exploring villages, infiltrating enemy forts by using a grappling hook, and going hunting with your faithful bow and arrow and a range of trapping equipment. My favourite bit is all the recreational stuff, like decorating your hideout and customizing your character's gear. Played on Xbox One X, you can drink all those details in with an improved resolution, which is always welcome. Of course, this being a Dynasty Warriors game, you'll also be fighting enemy forces by the bucket load, and with over 80 playable heroes to pick from, there's plenty of ways to bash them up good. So if you've never tried a Dynasty Warriors game, this ambitious sandbox actioner might just be the one for you.
So there we have it. Do let me know in the comment section down below what deals and games you're going to be picking up this week. And don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!